Hey, what's up everybody? So today we received these it's a probook. I think it should be a 430J3. Yeah, it's a 430J3 right there. So it doesn't power on. The LED indicator blinks once, like a few times when it's connected to power. I've just taken out the motherboard. I've decided to record as I was doing an inspection. Taking out the fan, the heatsink, the RAM, and the CMOS battery. Everything is right there. So when it's plugged in, I don't know if you can see those blinks. It's right here. You plug it in, it blinks just like that, and it goes off. The fan doesn't spin or anything. So as I was doing my inspections, we found a certain component. Let me see if I can turn this on. Right around here, there are like two capacitors, and it seems like water leaked through a hole, probably from the casing down below, and it's a bit of corrosion. And my guess, this is what the problem is. I'm guessing this is where the problem is, and let's try and fix it. Shouldn't take that much time if that's where the problem is. I haven't even measured the rails or anything. I want to replace it and see whether that's exactly where we have a problem. I haven't measured any voltages, but I know 19 volts, it's there. Yeah. Let me just proceed and remove it. As I'm removing these capacitors, it's actually just one. I've spotted an area where we have corrosion, actually more serious corrosion than what I've just spotted initially. It's always better to do more inspection. Around this area, yes, it's another capacitor and a resistor. Both of them are corroded. Yeah, it is a capacitor on my phone. Tell me if I'm going to get a reading. Yeah, it's two of them right here, and hopefully if we do swap those, the machine will be okay. It's a capacitor and a resistor. I'll try and get the voltages and see if they're okay. The resistance of the resistor, so that I can replace it with a proper. It's a 10 kilo ohm resistor. I don't know if you can see that. It's a 10 kilo ohm resistor. It's a 9.9, so it should be okay. Yeah. Let me get one from this donor board and see if I'm going to get one that's similar, with a similar resistance. Yeah, on the first try, right there. Yeah, that should work. And also the resistor. Hopefully there's no more corrosion on this motherboard. And I don't have enough storage. Hopefully I get to finish this video. Let me remove the plastic there. Repose that, and I want to remove this so that I don't burn it. Be back in a. So the kind of plastic is out. It's always there to protect the motherboard. So the capacitor seems to be giving us a lot of work since I've lost it together with the ground. So I have to do a little bit of work off camera to make sure that the ground, the trace is perfectly, that it has a proper connection with the trace on the motherboard. And we'll be back in a second. So let me get us in the cap. I fixed the trace, solder to the trace is perfect, hopefully. It should be working. They're attached quite well. Yes, they seem to be attached well. So right here we're going to be testing whether we have a fan spring. If we have a fan spring, my best guess is the motherboard is now working as it is. We do not have a fan spring yet. You're blinking. We don't have anything yet. Also, when we press the power button, but at least we have solved part of the problem. Let's proceed with this motherboard, checking out our voltages and everything. If we have everything has every voltage that is required. Check whether we have a short on the 3 volt or on the 5 volt rail and all that. I decided to take care of the corrosion because most times you're going to find the corrosion and that will just be it. But well, it didn't seem to be the case this time, but we are going to be successful eventually. I believe that. So we have 20 volts. Yeah. At the gate we have 0.5. That's good. And we do have 20. So do we have 5 volts? We have 5.1, we have 3.3, we have 1.8, we have RAM supply. Aqui sio saizi. do have the 3 volts for switching, but do we have anything getting hot? Well, I hope the VCC core power supply is not shorted, because sometimes these IC systems does get shorted at times. Now let's unplug the power, search for short. I'm going to go straight to the IO. Let's see if we have a short there. Yeah. Well, I'm getting 0 ohms at the capacitors around. I have 0 ohms right here at these capacitors, but some parts of it are good, but let me just proceed to check around here and see if we have 0 ohms. What could we be missing? So I have found a donor board, this one here, and it has the exact VCC core power supply IC as the motherboard they're working on. I think it's an 840 GB or something, and I've just taken it out. It's right here. This one is what I've taken out of this other motherboard. It's right here. And around it can see all the capacitors. We don't have a short, we don't have 0 ohms around it, and let me see if the short that we had initially is gone. But it's still there, so still have 0 ohms. So does that mean that it's not coming from the IC itself? Because you do have 0 ohms right there. Around it. We have 0 ohms around it, so I don't think we troubleshooting in the wrong place or something. Yeah, we do seem to have 0 ohms right here. I'm going to take out these two capacitors, because that's where we found corrosion in the first place. Hopefully that's where the problem is coming from. I'm just going to take them out and see if it's a success. My intuition tells me that it's probably the problem is not fully solved at that point. I'm hoping for success. at this point. I'm also going to take the one that I just placed and see if we have a difference. Still the same. Still the same. So guys, we still have 0 ohms around the processor, and having 0 ohms definitely means you have a short. So if you have any solution, I'm going to be posting this, and if you have any thoughts of where I should be checking first and all that, but I just wanted to verify everything. So we have 0 ohms, and that's just it technically. We don't have, we have 3 volts, we have 5 volts, we don't have the 1 volt to the processor and everything, and we have 0 ohms at the processor. So basically I'm rolling these on no fix, and I'm rolling that this motherboard, the processor is dead. That's just my ruling, and if you have any other thought on it, kindly do share. You're welcome.